Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. And this light is like probably super bright right now. But I want to thank you all for tuning in once again to another live chat here. I'm going to be discussing a topic that I noticed in one of my comment section that one of you great subscribers mentioned. It was in reference to a live chat that I did with O'Shea. And man, that light is bright. It was a live chat I did with O'Shea, where we were talking about crazy baby mothers and things like that. And in this live chat, it came about the me and O'Shea, we were discussing the point of basically communicating and women communicating with men. Basically their intentions, kind of like mode one for women. And I was elaborating on the fact that women should basically say what's on their mind as far as when a guy approaches them, they should just tell a guy straight up, I'm not interested, or basically, if they're interested or not, bottom line. But if they're not interested, just say that they're not interested, instead of, leading a guy on or making a guy think, going through all this uh, time wasting or whatever, or the fear of a certain thing with certain women. So one of the ladies, she commented on that, and she said that I'll read your comment real quick. And I thought it was, it's something that I've heard before, where she says women do not say they are not interested because of the backlash. I have told men that I wasn't interested before, and all of a sudden I was called a black ugly bitch. There's your answer in simple terms. Men don't know how to accept rejection. So I basically told her, and I still feel this way, that any dude like that is basically sensitive as hell and he's a clown. Any man who would, approach rejection or retort or reply to rejection with basically, you know, verbally assaulting a woman and calling her out of her name just because she didn't want to, talk to him or give him the time of day is a clown. That should be, and Roger Allen Curry, and I keep talking about him in a lot of my videos, but that should be the first thing, that should be like a blessing to you, that a woman is straight up and just tells you she doesn't want you or she doesn't want to be with you rather than waste your time. So she goes on to say, after I said that the guy was a clown and sensitive as hell, she goes on to say, I don't know if anybody's saying anything on here. I see people on here, but I don't see anybody responding. I mean, anybody in the chat. I got a couple people in here. But anyway, no matter, whatever. Oh, okay. Wow. You are too funny. Send the truth. Okay, listen. Chocolate Giddy Up. What's happening? Send the truth. What's happening? Uh, Chocolate Giddy Up. What's happening? I don't know if this is, if y'all just commenting or if I'm just now getting those topics. But yeah, what's happening? So she basically said, uh, then there must be many, many, many clowns who are sensitive as hell. Men don't take a no thank you and walk away. Which I guess some women, get this a lot, especially, I don't care who you are, women will claim that they don't get approached, but I know most women get approached in one fashion, one way or another, especially if you're out and about, if you're working in club scene, social scene, night scene. Two Trail, what's happening? If you're working in a club scene, social scene, night scene, anywhere where there's like what I like to call, for a lot of cities, a sausage fest, where there's a bunch of dudes. You got the cities with the ratio is a little different, where it's more women than men, you know, and that's quite different. But most of the time, women are going to garner attention to a certain extent. And with that being said, you should expect a certain amount of attention and men to be approaching you, especially you wear certain things to get attention from men and women. So when men approach you, that comes with the territory as far as when you dress a certain way. So for some women to be hypocritical and be like, I don't understand why, I'm being talked. Nobody needs to be disrespected. I'm not saying that, but why men are coming at me like this and you dress a certain way, you know. Men, go off of what they see, and women do too, but men are basically, if you're putting on, Donnell, what's happening? If you're putting on a show and you're wearing this tight fitting clothing and you're wearing everything that a man desires. I know you get approached a lot, send the truth, so you ain't even gotta say that. You off the chain. But uh you when you're out and about, you got a lot of men who feel more comfortable when they're under the influence, alcohol, whatever have you. Men are visual creatures. So, and women know this. That's why they get slayed. They buy these club dresses. They buy these heels. They show off skin. They do all this, but they act like, a lot of women are duplicitous in nature. When a man does approach them, they act like it's like, you know, what are you doing? The nerve of you. But, it's crazy like that. So back to what I was saying, liquid courage is a problem. Back to what I was saying, you know, I made a video about the direct approach as well. And some women will say, I got responses on this video where some women will say, I prefer the direct approach from a man where he makes his intentions clear up front, and I feel it should be the same way with women. You should be clear in your intentions. If a man tries to talk to you, there's nothing wrong with just telling the man you're not interested straight up, instead of carrying on for the sake of that. So I want to cover this video just to cover both sides, men and women, where we basically can see where we're going wrong and open up a dialogue, so to speak. But most of us know what we're doing at the end of the day. So a lot of times, I guess women have a fear. Let's just say you're out and about minding your business, you're at a store rather than a social, meat market, as I like to call it, which is a club or a bar. That's a meat market. Women, I guess, they tend to feel the vibe from a man and they fear that they might be attacked by this man verbally or physically. So that's why they don't immediately reject the man. And I guess that's what the lady that I was talking about earlier, her response, because of she had a fear of the backlash by rejecting a man. And I guess some women I've heard go through this. My daughter's mother, she was at a gas station leaving somewhere where we were at one night, and she stopped at a gas station. She was pumping gas or something, and a guy blocked her in where she couldn't get out and basically asked her for her number, aggressively. So she was kind of scared at that time, and she was scared, about the response that he would give her, or he might even react violently, to her. So she went ahead and gave him a fake number or something just to send him on his way. But I can't believe there's actually dudes out here that conduct themselves in that way. If a woman rejects them, as if they have some kind of a level up on these women. You know what I'm saying? Where this woman needs to talk to you. To this point, you feel like you're the man. She needs to talk to me. Whatever, blah blah blah. And Alan Roger Curry talks about this mode 4 thing, and this is like the most dangerous type of man. These men strong arming women. A lot of these dudes grabbing women by the hand, which I think is so corny. Nowadays guys dial your number in front I used to do that back when I was a young, early 20-year-old, dial women's number right in front of them. Those men are the most insecure, but as Alan Roger Curry said, he calls it mode 4. These guys can't take rejection. And these are the guys who end up being abusers, beating women, hurting women, verbally abusive to women because they might have been rejected so much and they feel like a woman owes them their time. You know what I'm saying? If a woman doesn't want to talk to you, she doesn't want to talk to you. And I think a woman, regardless, you shouldn't have to hide. I mean, I understand you're trying to, protect yourself or, keep yourself from being harmed by a man, but you shouldn't have to hide and lie to a man or give a man your number or a false number out of fear. And I don't see why a man would want to get your number out of fear by pushing up on a woman. You approach a woman, you express, be clear and upfront, you address her, whatever it is you're trying to do, and that's it. If she don't want to talk to you, she don't want to talk to you. Go on about your business, And I that all this other stuff, but you do have some women who I say basically lead these men on, as far as men approaching them, and they do give them the number, or these men, slide in the DMs or slide in their inbox, and they respond to these guys. Maybe it's just for something. Upfront rejection is the best type. You should just tell a man up front. But I understand if you're trying to defend yourself or protect yourself from being harmed or something like that, I feel you. But that's just going to lead to this guy being, especially if you give him the right number, But back to what I was saying, as far as you leading the man on, this man, whether he slides in your inbox or in your DMs, messages you, comes by your job, or you give him your number and he's texting you, basically you're setting yourself up for, something that could be even worse, because now this man is investing time into this whole situation. Yeah, most men nowadays just flat out don't know how to engage women, but you can't blame the women for that. You can blame a woman as far as if she's leading a man on. That's kind of like what I'm saying. I just want to get that, and I'm going to talk about. I have a tough time approaching women now because of all the crap I've been through by females. I feel you, man. I just think that everybody should just imagine if everybody was just honest with each other. And I'm just going to say this just to cover, and I'm going to get into this just covering different things. You know what I mean? You just got to get to the point where you just don't care. If you find a woman attractive, whether you're in Walmart, you're at a club, which is the worst place to be at anyway. You're trying to talk to a woman in a club because she's getting high off of attention. You got to understand that. That's why she's there. She's there for attention at the end of the day. So if you're trying to approach a woman who's already looking for attention, you're just joining the club. That's just like telling a stripper she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? And trying to compete with everybody else. She's already heard everything, and she's going to hear everything that night. So, yeah, okay. I hear you, Sin. But, that confidence that you have, and just realize, if you treat talking to a woman, or if you talking to a man just like you would talk to any of your friends, everything would be a whole lot smoother. If you treat talking to a woman just like you would be talking to a dude, and I don't mean like should talk to her in that matter, but as far as that approach or comfort level, as far as being nervous or something like that. And same thing with a woman. If you just tell them, straight up, I'm not interested. If he curses your ass out, oh well, you can't verbally rape somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's why women, when you're out, and I know this country is different than a lot of countries, but when you're out, you should always have, if you have that fear, you should always have someone with you. But that's, if you're out and about by yourself, that's completely different. But the best way a lot of times is to just give them the direct, I'm not interested, bottom line. But back to what I was saying about leading the man on. You have some women who get that attention. The fact they get off on that attention by men. I got 10 watching, 5 likes. Let's get the likes up, if y'all don't mind. Let's get the likes up. I'm giving y'all real game here, even though I'm not a pickup artist and none of that. I'm just a regular dude who who analyzes people. You know, I have more confidence in my money than I do females. Yeah, it's her loss. But back to what I was saying about the women, right? I like every video whenever I get on the tube. Wow. Yo, for example, and I try to name this video, but when I go live, it doesn't let me name the whole video. I was naming this video. Does the direct response with men work, or they just can't take rejection? And I'm calling this the curve effect, because many men don't know when they're being curved, and many women do the curving but aren't just saying, I don't want you, I don't like you, I don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of straight up all these curves. And I'm going to cover these curves that y'all tend to hear and women tend to put out in DMs, text messages, and all these other things, even calling. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, what's the light skin powers? What are you talking about? What light skin powers? I want to hear this. I got 12 watching, 7 likes. Let's get the likes up. I'm about to go in on these curve tactics that these women be using. That they should just say, I don't, yo. All it takes is a quick response. Quit texting me, I'm not interested. Bam. Quit messaging me, I'm not interested. Bam. Just like that. So, a lot of these things, I'm waiting to see what Donnell talking about. What's happening there with Montero? The clearest way, and Big Sean says this in one of his, why you think she laughing, fam? Send no what's up. Yeah. Big Sean says he has this in one of his songs. She don't have trouble knocking down the ladies. If you think so, that's the biggest misconception ever. Just because you light skin, you get plenty of women. That's the biggest misconception. I get turned down more than you would ever believe. So I get turned down more than you think. But basically, some of these things that for you women, for you ladies that are watching, that you tend to text, you know, before we even get into that, the clearest way to send a message to a man is to not respond. That's the clearest way to send a message that you're not interested, is just not to respond. And if he keeps texting you, he'll get the hint eventually. He'll get the hint that you're just not interested. You know. So a lot of these signs for you dudes who don't know and who are texting these women, and you're thinking, you know, just because she's texting back, she's interested. She's really not. She may just don't want to get cursed out, or she maybe just want to keep, you know, just be nice. She just wants to be nice. You know what I mean? You get especially these one word replies that you get from women, and normally these replies are when you texting her messaging her, it's just a LOL. You just get a LOL back. You know, that's cool every now and then. You know, or you text her and she responds back with just oh. That's another one. OH. Oh, okay. Or you ask her a question and she responds back, you know, IDK. I don't know. If you asking her out, if you want to take her somewhere or something like that. Or if you ask her if she want to meet up somewhere and she says, I don't know. Cut it out. Stop it. If you say she don't know and she don't ever text you back, then leave it alone. You're pestering her. She don't have time for you. If she was interested in you, she'll respond to you with any of this stuff. Or if you ask her what's up and she's like, I'll be busy, I'm busy, you know, or I can't do it, I'm busy. Well, that's because Tyrone, she's making time for Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Asking her to meet up is the best way to see if she's down. Yeah. It could be that, but sometimes women do got shit going on. You know what I mean? But if you seeing a pattern of this, you know what I'm saying? Then you shouldn't have to ask a woman more than twice, because chances are Tyrone, she's texting him right back, as I say in a lot of my videos. Tyrone will hit her up, you know, once a week or whatever, if that, and text her back, and she'll respond back to Tyrone immediately, but she'll wait till 6 or 7 hours later to get back to you, or even the next day, you know. But Tyrone hits her up, her eyes light up, and she responds right back to Tyrone. So it's just your ass, which you are Leroy in this. That's why if you see my video, I talk about the Tyrone effect. You're Leroy, and she's giving her attention to Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. And a lot of women just want a text buddy. You know what I'm saying? Just someone to text, or if they're bored of Tyrone ain't responding to her, she wants somebody she can text back. You know what I mean? So another thing that women will say, they'll be like, I'll let you know. Yo, can we go out for coffee? Can we go out for drinks? You know, she'll say, I'll let you know. When can we do this? When can we do that? I'll let you know. If you don't hear nothing back, just let it go, man. Don't ask more than twice. You know what I mean? Let it go. Or I'm not sure. Same thing. You know, or one day this week, but that one day never comes. That one day never comes. If you're constantly texting a woman and she's never texting you back, you know what I'm saying? Leave it alone. You should not have to waste your time for somebody that there's no reciprocity. You know, if there's no reciprocity in this, if you're not getting a text back, leave that woman alone. You know what I'm saying? She's not interested in you. If you always have to text her, you know what I'm saying? You're accessible, and you looking thirsty to her. As dysfunctional as that sounds, as you trying to show a woman attention, you know, she's just not interested in you. So just let it go. Save yourself the trouble and the frustration and the possibility of entering into mode 4, which you don't want to be in that dark place. You know what I mean? Now another one that women will say is I'll try. You know, I'll try to do this, or I'll try to do that. Or the epic response, I just saw your text, and this will be like a day later or 2 days later, or maybe even hours later. All the eggs in one basket when dating. Big mistake. That's correct. All the eggs in one basket. They do. They go after one. The best way to look is crispy and well groomed. Wow. Well, I'm not crispy and well groomed, Sin. So you can stop making them comments. You just like them in all shades, must be. You know what I mean? So say I just saw your text, right? And this will be like you text her that morning to say, you know, good morning, beautiful, or some bullshit like that y'all clowns be doing out there. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, beautiful, da 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 da. And you never get a response back from that good morning, beautiful, and you'll get that text message probably like 7:30 that evening. Maybe not, probably before that, because she's not gonna text you when she gets home. Probably on the way home from work, she'll probably text you back and say, "Oh, I just got this text message." You know what I'm saying? And you probably like get all excited. Preston McDowell, females are very passive. They'll hardly go direct. You have to go by. So some females are afraid to do direct because they don't know the outcome of directly rejecting. Yeah, I was discussing that earlier. If you watch, if you check this out from the beginning, some females are afraid to go direct because they don't know the outcome of directly rejecting men. They're afraid. I've been with chicks who've shown me other texts of dudes. Yep. That's what women do, man. You know, I think Drake raps about that. She gonna show another dude your text message and be talking about you. All this simping you doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't get no text back from her, don't text her back. You know what I mean? I got 12 watching, 8 likes. Let's get the likes up. If not, you know, slide a couple coins in the well of wisdom. It's always there. The likes are free, you know. Y'all sticking around this long. So, another one. She'll hang up on your ass and say, I didn't hang up the call. It dropped. You know what I mean? And y'all clowns will try to call her back and it'll go straight to voicemail. It'll just be ringing. And there she is. You leaving voicemails, which is the dumbest. If people still leave voicemails these days, I don't know where you're from if you still leave voicemails on a woman's phone. You know, especially talking that bull. And I didn't hang up the call, drop. Well, she should have called you back. That's all I be, man. All I be is myself. I really don't care. I really don't care anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to pretend to be anybody. You shouldn't have to pretend to have sex with a woman. You shouldn't have to pretend anything to be something you're not. You know what I'm saying? You should just be you. And that way you'll really get the woman that you really want by just being you. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't have to chase anyone or anybody. A lot of these women don't even be having anything to bring to the table. I talk about that a lot, Jay Jones. I talk about assets and liabilities a lot. And a lot of people don't realize that, even as a man, oh my goodness. Even as a man, if you text me, I'll text you right back. That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Instead of acting funny, unless you're just not interested in somebody. Um, if you, where the hell was I? I'm reading all these texts. You know what I'm saying? If you're just, if I forgot where the hell I was at, man. I was about to go in. That's how I am. If they don't like it, find someone eventually. Yeah. What I was saying was, and I say this in the other video, where basically you should ask somebody, what can they do for you? You know what I'm saying? How is this person gonna make you a better person? Well, some women do, butterscotch chick. Some women do. Just for the hell of it. But even I'm in my 30s now, and I think on another video I told you I happened to go out to like a wine thing the other night just to hang out. Went by myself because I don't care about I don't never go. I've never been with a group of dudes or go with a group of dudes. Whenever I go somewhere, I go by myself. And some ladies had invited me over to their table because I was sitting by myself. And I I talk about this on other videos. Some of y'all probably seen it, but some women believe that just because you're a woman, that a man automatically wants to have sex with you, just based upon the fact that you're a woman. Which for some dudes could be true. That's hard up. But when you've been through certain things in your life and you know what you want, because to get what you want, you got to know what you want in life. You just can't go after anything. And for those men who settle for women who are a liability, they're fools. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that you're settling for on anyone, nobody should have to settle. And I basically told it was 3 women at the table, and I was just talking about the same shit I'm talking to y'all about, right now. And I basically was like, I don't care anymore. I don't care about telling a woman what she wants to hear or whatever. Da 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 da. And this is how I feel about this, and this is how I feel about women, and this is how I feel about the nature of certain things. And the woman still end up asking me out on a date afterwards. She came up to me and asked me would I be interested in going. She could be watching this sometime later, but I told her basically, I'm not at that point where, I'm ready to be going out on dates and shit. Barry J, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? I mean, she had her own business too. You know what I mean? And I was just like, it's nothing for a man. I encourage a lot of young brothers that may be watching this. It's nothing for you if you are approached by a woman, which I'm not saying it's uncommon, to ask that woman, how is this woman gonna make you a better person? Especially the women. When you get approached by men, ask that man, when a man approaches you, the first thing you should ask that man, you know what I'm saying, is ask that man, how is he gonna make you a better person? And see what his answer is. Plain and simple. If all he can say is, yo, I can drop this dick on you and we can call it a night, and you for it, then so be it. But you should ask anyone, man, or if you're a man or a woman listening to this, if you get approached by the opposite sex, or if you're gay, whatever, y'all handle y'all do y'all thing. However you do, whatever your preference is. If you're approached by someone and you're basically at that point in life, you should ask that person, how are they going to make you a better person? How are you How are you going to make me a better person at the end of the day? Because if you're not, you're a liability to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be wasting my time, which, a lot of people find themselves at that point wasting their time, fooling with people who really don't have, intentions, of anything other than wasting your time, or just a quick fuck or something like that. But I made a video about that also, about the nature of a bunch of, especially these young guys. You think that it's a feat or something incredible, and I don't give a fuck if y'all think I'm simping or not. I'm not simping, but if you look at the grand scheme of things, what is having sex with a bunch of women accomplishing at the end of the day? I'm not saying this to cater to women or women to give me a high five and what's happening, Rob Rico. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nowadays women have to approach, not have to approach, but it's becoming more and more common. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when I'm saying from a man's perspective, what are you accomplishing by having sex with multiple women? And for those who say I go along the player lifestyle, or I got hoes and I got these women, dude, if you come at me with that line of question, that's gonna make me even more interested in you. Not interested in those dudes that lie on their dicks. I'm over that. Yeah, but yeah, it's about exactly, and I got a video on that where it's really for the young brothers, young men to watch. You think that that's what society expects of you, but this quest that you have, which is about, you'll never be satisfied. You're having sex with multiple women. It's not cheap. Even if you say to be a player, that lifestyle is very expensive. First of all, you're spending your time, which is expensive. If you look at your time and minimum wage, and that's a whole different topic. $15, whatever you're making. You know what I'm saying? Black Dysfunction says the amount of women you sleep with makes you a man. It doesn't, because most of the time you're having sex with a woman just for what, 5 to 10 seconds of pleasure at the end of the day, and then what? What's next? How is that increased you mentally or physically? How has that improved your health? How has that improved your wealth? How has that increase your six pack for those of you who are trying to get in shape? How has that increased your bank account, stock portfolio, any of that? Yeah, Sin, I'm just being honest with you. 5 to 10 seconds, for a man. I mean, I don't see who's, after that, unless you got some superhuman shit going on. You're doing all of this, having all these headaches, dealing with all these different personalities for just 5 to 10 seconds at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. That it's just the return on investment. Is it okay to have a side chick if you suspect your woman cheating? Preston McDowell, is it okay to have a side chick if you suspect your woman of cheating? No, it's not. I think everyone should be, unless she knows about it, then that would no longer make her a side chick. Because if you go into that point where you're gonna proceed to get a side chick, you just need to end the relationship. Because evidently that woman is no longer giving you what you want and what you need. So you need to go on about your business. I always keep saying that. If you're not happy with what somebody's doing, you need to just go, like Donnell Jones said, yeah, I'd rather leave than to cheat. You know what I'm saying? So just go on about your business. If this woman isn't fulfilling that part and you already talked to her about it, you just need to go on about your business. I constantly say that you shouldn't have to be with somebody you don't want to be with. Cheating is, and a lot of men do that and want to stay with a woman, but I guess sometimes it's not that easy. Who don't even be married, who already be cheating, still be trying to hold on. Yeah, that's facts. They want to hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? But I say, if you want to go that, just go on about your business, man. That's man or woman. You know what I'm saying? That's man or woman. You want to hold on to some shit. What y'all need to realize, and what people need to realize, is that you don't own that person. You weren't born with what they were born with. that isn't your, you know, dick, so to speak. That's not your pussy, so to speak. So whatever they do with that is their business at the end of the day, because that that's not yours, that's theirs. So they can do with it as they please. So if you feel like you're at that point, you need to go on about your business rather than having a side chick. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Cheating for what? What are you cheating for? What are you? That's my next question for you. I'm not to call you out, Preston, but that's my next question. What are you cheating for? I like to hear your answer. What's your purpose of having a side chick? And why is the side chick not the main chick? Don't worry, I'll wait. I got 14 watching, 10 likes. Different type of cheating. The physical is not just the only one. It's not getting even. Preston is just afraid of being alone. Being alone is part of the human condition. And if you don't know that yet, then you better get used to it as a human being. Being alone is part of the human condition. It's an inevitable part of life. And if you haven't been alone, then you need to, I don't know. I don't know, man. You know, if you've never been alone in your life, never been away from family, or never been anywhere, it's going to happen eventually, unless you just have some certain circumstance. That's just an inevitable part of life, and it's part of a human condition that we all will end up alone eventually, or separated from someone that we love, or lose someone that we love. That's just a part of life. But I'm waiting for your answer, Preston, unless you left. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious to hear, listen to some Zero Preston. That's real shit. I mean, I'm not cheating just to have a female friend to be around, just in case my girlfriend fucks up. I mean, I'm not cheating. So what are you cheating? I love being alone. I love spending time with myself. I enjoy my own company as much as other people. Go ahead, man. So what are you cheat? I'm trying to get at why you saying you're cheating. You said, I mean, I'm not cheating just to have a female friend to be around, just in case my girlfriend fucks up. So why are you cheating? These people keep believing in finding the one, but if that was the case, divorce wouldn't even be an option. Right. So I'm just interested to know why are you cheating? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. Why are you cheating? Excuse me. Why do you? I don't know if you have a side chick, or why do you have a side chick, or why do you want a side chick? I know Zero from Houston, the rapper, Texas. Yeah, from Texas. Because if he's tired of the same joint, then he needs to get rid of her. I don't see what's so hard about all that, man. People be trying to hold on to stuff, and you need to just need to go on about your business. You were born alone, so why you want to hold on to somebody? A woman of many is no good for one. If you need to cheat, why be in a relationship? Just be single and mingle. Exactly. I don't have one. I'm just asking if it would be okay. That's all. It's called tit for tat, JR. You do it to me, so I'm going to do it to you. That's what Preston is about. So you're just asking if it's okay. I don't think it's okay. I just think you just need to go on about your business. That's the advice I give in all my videos that I talk about, this subject, is you just need to go on about your way instead of having a side chick. Only way you can have a side chick is if your main chick is aware of her and she's cool with that. That's the only time I would say, have a side chick, is if she's cool with it. And some people have that agreement, So that's all I have to say about it. Other than that, make the side chick your main chick. If that's the case, you know what I mean? So a lot of people get killed and fucked up and, all this other shit by trying to pursue that route, and, stuff like that. Man, would you trust a person who's down with deception? Oh my goodness. But back to I got 15 watching, 11 likes. Let's get the likes up if you haven't hit that like button. Or y'all can hit that super chat and throw a couple coins in the well of wisdom. Side chicks got their men too. Don't forget that already. Um, Back to what I was saying though. I'm going back to this whole thing. A lot of women, a lot of these things you can avoid as far as a lot of these men coming up to you is a lot of you women are giving men eye contact, which basically tells a man that you're ready for them to approach you. So when a man gets eye contact from you, and especially when that eye contact is consistent, that's telling a man that you want him to engage you. You know what I'm saying? So men, when they catch, when I get my check next week, I'm gonna hit the button. I thought you get your check every night, Sin. What's happening? Trust me when I tell you, I always gotta mediate. Yeah. So when you're giving a man constant eye contact, a man is gonna take that as you're interested in him. So he's gonna go for. I seen your channel, Sin. You know, I didn't research you if you want to call that research. You know what I mean? I look for eye contact and a smile. That's my clue to proceed. Exactly. Would you be okay if your women had a lot of guy friends? Um, oh, that's a good question. He asked, would I be okay if my woman had a lot of guy friends? Hmm. I don't know, man. If you're my woman, no, I'm not okay with that. Her having a bunch of guy friends, and she shouldn't be okay with that either. If she is, then we don't need to be together. What does she need to talk? I got a video on that too. Why men and women can't be friends, basically. You know, and if you want to check that out, you can watch that where I talk about that. I'm not cool with that. You know, especially if you're my lady, that's not gonna happen. You know, Char Willie, what's good? Yeah, she can be on a team like you say, Jay Jones, but not my woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can check that, and I explain exactly why men and women can't be friends in that video. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter has a bunch of guy friends, and all the girls don't like her. Here's the thing. I wanted to talk about this also. And I was gonna make a video about this, right? Women will say this that they prefer men friends because women are so fake and women are always lying on other women and they can't stand bitches because bitches lie, you know, and women lie, and I prefer guys because they're more, you know, upfront and stuff like that. But here's the thing. When a woman starts talking about a man to other women, it seems like women can never tell lies. Like anything a woman tells somebody, she has to be telling the truth. You know, women always, when you hear a woman, women always tell the truth. They never tell lies. They're so innocent. It's impossible for them to lie. You know what I'm saying? It's just not possible. I'm gonna have to get my charger here shortly and hook this thing up. I'm gonna have to get up on my boxers right here. I'm gonna have to get up and plug this thing in because I'm on like 10%. Yeah, women are innocent. Dark Man Jeff, what's happening? But it's that Alan Roger Curry word duplicitous. Women can't stand other women because they fake and they talk shit about each other, and I don't like your ass and all this shit like that because you talking shit about me. But they're so quick to believe these other women because they're so innocent and lying. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's I don't know, man. The nature of women. This is what I believe about women. Right? With women, you can either love them or understand their nature. Women are the most precious. Char Willie, you doing too much. You know. Shout out to Char Willie for the $2 donation. The thing about women is I believe that women are the most precious creation on earth, but they're just fucked up. You know, a woman knows everything, and I say this a lot for those of you who have been following me and watching my videos. A woman knows everything except what's good for her. And that's my experience. A woman can tell you everything, you know what I'm saying? But she doesn't know what's good for her at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Women are so precious. I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? And I'll try to train my daughter up and teach my daughter and impute, the wisdom and knowledge I have. Let me get this charger so I can plug this thing in. Yeah. Try to impute wisdom and knowledge into my daughter the best I can so that she doesn't fall for these tricks out here. Oh my goodness, Sin, you off the chain, dude. You are really off the chain. Give me a second, guys. I'm just plugging my power so this thing doesn't die. Okay, it's charging. Cool. Cause I'm on like 9% here. But yeah. I just wanna loosen the truth girl goals when they operate off how they feel than sporadic spontaneous behavior. A woman is spontaneous in nature the way I think as far as emotions goes. It's just a woman she just goes with whatever comes to her mind at the time. Men are more strategic in their thought process. Getting for the work week. I'm on vacation starting tonight. Goodness. I'm done. This is spring break. I'm on vacation for the week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm enjoying it. I'm starting my fast tonight. Have me like a protein shake and hit the gym for the next few days. Ladisha Turner, what's happening? Darkman Jeff, what's happening? Oh, you already been. I need to go do my homework. Yeah, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the support, all the likes. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video at this time. I don't know why it's not showing. JR Wisdom said, hit the gym, be cool, calm, and collected, have your paper straight, and you will. Yeah, I mean, the thing, I post this up. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all see a lot of the stuff I post up about this thing. The key, I believe, one of the keys in life is to never be pressed on anything or anyone. And yeah, it's probably because the battery's low. You know what I'm saying? It's not showing me anymore. It's just showing low battery. So the key in that I believe is to not be pressed in life. And a lot of the things that you want will come, unsolicited to you. That means whether it be don't be pressed on a woman, don't be pressed on a man. Just be about your business and just be the best version of yourself you can be. You know what I'm saying? And everything else will come, unsolicited. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I see things. You know what I mean? So and that's where I'm at in life. I don't care, about what these people got going on. I don't care about what people do. I don't care about what these people say, because only you can be you. So back to what I was saying though. I'm getting off on all this philosophy, bull pucky. Chase a check, never chase a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have to chase anybody or chase a man. A woman shouldn't have to chase a man. It's the same thing too. If you focus on being the best version of yourself, you really don't have to wear, tight clothes, none of that. You can dress modestly and a man will still come to you. But a lot of women think that they have to dress a certain way to garner the attention of a man, and that's not necessarily true. So I stopped doing giving a man eye contact. Damn, this thing ain't showing me nothing. If you gotta chase someone, that means they're running away. That means they're running away, or that means they got Tyrone. In the case of a woman or a man has, he's doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So I've come to learn that the Tyrone effect, as I call it, is so prevalent. It's not even funny. You know, um, all you have to say is I'm not interested in you. Those magic words, those five magic words, I'm not interested in you, or I'm not interested. Those three words can work magic for you. You know what I mean? Another thing you ladies do is you're taking drinks from men. If you're out and about in clubs, bars, or whatever, you're taking drinks from men, which is basically telling a man that you may be interested in him. By taking drinks from a man. I might have to plug this thing in. I might have to pick this thing up and walk over to my actual charger because I don't have a, um, a port because I don't want this shit to shut down on me. I'm on like 8%. The woman never got a chance to know. Yeah, if a woman that's a woman, you want to sit there and mac a woman up or game a woman up and all that, that's cool and you know all that stuff. But there's the thing: if a woman knows you shouldn't be, and I'm sorry I'm doing this. You don't chase the bus. A woman knows, if you give a man your number, you'd be willing to marry that man. That's the way I look at it. If you're serious about giving a man your number, then you're looking at that man as marriage material. Damn. Sorry, folks. I'm just sitting up here trying to figure out if I got an empty port down here, so I can plug my thing in. Hold on a second. Yeah, because this thing is like super slow. I had to put it up on here. Yeah. So yeah. The hookup culture may beg to differ. You said the hookup culture may beg to differ. What do you mean the hookup? What do you mean the hookup culture may beg to differ? Okay, hopefully this is a little faster right here because I got it plugged directly into the power source. I got all these wires in the way and whatnot, so hopefully this thing charges up pretty fast. The hookup culture may beg to differ. I hear you, man. You know what I mean? But what I was saying was, you when you're taking drinks from a man, when a man offers to buy you a drink and you're taking it from him, you're basically inviting him for further conversing, and for him to bug you even more, or he thinks he's entitled to a certain amount of time. And I have also had to deal with dudes who refuse to take no for an answer. But then we got a problem when you got dudes who refuse to take no for an answer, straight up. Next thing, don't take a drink from anyone you're not interested in. Exactly. And a lot of women go out just because they know they're going to get in free in the club and they're going to get free drinks from these simps out here. So, you buying women drinks is a no-go. That's also for you dudes. You buying women drinks. That's a no-go. Yeah, there was a problem indeed, but I handled them very well. As you should, Another thing you ladies do, y'all going on dates with men. Simps make it easy for guys like me. Yeah, you lose money. Don't go on dates with a man if you're not interested in a man. Because he's also going to be expecting some stuff too. And if you don't come through, then that's when he'll go mode 4 on you. And install the beaters on you or apply the beaters at one point. Especially if you're leading the man on. So don't go on dates with men, which a lot of women end up doing this, while Tyrone, as I said, Tyrone is at home, while Leroy, just buy the next round of drinks. They won't expect that. No to counter, just buy the next round of drinks. Yeah, trying to get the free meal, or she just want to dress up, or she just want to do something that Leroy's not doing. Leroy's not taking her out. I mean, not Leroy, excuse me, Tyrone. My bad. Tyrone's not taking her out, so you, Leroy. I understand it's on the phone, folks. My ex-wife used to turn it. She went to the bar with her girlfriends. Yeah, man. Um, you're Leroy. You're taking her out while Tyrone is at home, or out and about playing PlayStation or smoking on a blunt somewhere, you know, um, having a good old time. Oh, I got you. If a man buys you a drink, you're gonna buy one back. I got you. Um, you Leroy, you're taking her out. Tyrone is you know, having fun out and about, maybe at home, smoking a blunt, playing PlayStation, you know, and you're showing her out and about, doing all the things that she wished Tyrone was doing. So she gives you the I didn't want anything to turn as corny as it sounds. Yeah, I used to do that too, Trill. I used to not push up when I go on dates with women on their first date, thinking that shit works. Tyrone's, those are the women you need to let know how it will go down. Mode one, tell her to keep Tyrone in the drama, but hit you up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let her know straight up, man. All this stuff, these dates, when a man buys a woman a drink. There's a motive when a man buys a woman a drink. And I don't think any woman is gullible just to think that a man is just talking to her because he thinks that she's intelligent even before he meets her. I say that time and time again. So for a woman to be pretentious like that, to think, that's the only way you're engaging a woman or someone you're attracted to is based upon the way they look. It's common sense. You know what I mean? Next thing is, don't ever take a ride from a man. Don't ever take a ride home from a man. You're putting yourself in a bad position by catching a ride home with a man. And a lot of things happen. A lot of women have been assaulted and things like that by taking rides home from guys that they don't know and stuff like that. It happens a lot. Women get drunk and, you know, their friends abandon them or things like that. I know I don't have to do anything extra, but it's not about being easy on the eyes. It's about what a woman. I mean, you can't make anybody. I don't think anybody should do. Anybody should have to do anything extra. Why would you want to be with somebody where you have to do anything extra? You know what I'm saying? You should. Nobody should have to sit back and try to. Uh, I don't know how many people are watching this video or how many likes I got, but go ahead and get the likes up anyway, because I don't know what's up. Char Willie threw some coins in the well of wisdom. You know what I mean? Dating is not hard. Hmm. Um, dating is not hard. Anybody want to comment on that? He said dating is not hard. Dating is a task in itself. You know, plenty of fish, man. Oh man, I truly believe. For me just to get a date, for you just to get a date is hard. I don't know how many women you approach, man. For you getting a date is hard. I mean, I agree with you. Getting a date is hard. You know what I'm saying? Getting a date is hard. It's hard for men than for women. You know. Women can just walk out the door and just walk in Walmart. All you gotta do is for a woman, you just walk around Walmart and you're good to go. You'll get a few numbers. You get a couple prospects from out of Walmart. But as far as going to the club looking for a date, nah. The club is a no-go. The club is anybody can be $1 million in a club. Not that they can't in a grocery store either, But you go to a club and you looking to meet somebody, nah. Would say go to church, but you know, you got some washed up folks in church that basically looking for some sort of guidance. What do you think of people who buy foreign brides for a relationship? Black guy. I guess I don't think I've ever seen you in my chat room, but in my live chat. But people who buy foreign brides, I mean, if you just having a hard time and you don't got no other option, go for it. But I don't think it's genuine. And I'm not saying Ladesha, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm not saying it can't happen, that you can't meet the love of your life at a club. I'm just saying that shouldn't be the first place you should be looking. Because I think the club is a meat market. But I mean, if you got no other option than to buy a bride or buy a mail order, then go for it. But just know it won't be genuine. Not saying that that person can't grow to love you or that person, whatever. But I don't think anyone. Why these people keep sending me friend requests? Church full of single mothers. Oh man, nah, you didn't go there, dark man, Jeff. Damn. I mean, you about to have me going to church tip, man. I be trying to stay off the church because people be trying to get at me when I be talking about the church. Because I be going hard on them. So, I mean, that is full of single mothers, yeah. But you might have some redeemed women in church, like attracts, like the person you are was supposed to be a reflection of you. You're exactly right. I said that the other night. I want somebody, well, on O'Shea's chat, I want somebody that's a reflection of me. And they should be a reflection of you. Would I date a single mother? I have dated my daughter's mother was a single mother. Here's the thing, and I said this, if you watch any of my videos, and I'm going to keep saying this because I got to say it. Once you reach a certain age, sometimes you have no choice but to date a single mother. And that goes for women too. When you're over 30 and you're trying to find a man without kids, or if you're over 30 and you're trying to find a woman without kids, it's going to be very difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be not to say it's impossible, but it's very difficult. So if a woman has a Tyrone, then she isn't a quality woman in the first place. So it's easy to move on. That's what I feel. I date a single dad. I love kids, but they can't be baby's kids. Yeah. I mean, once you get in you got to be realistic when you're in your 30s. You trying to be a player in your 30s, something's wrong with you, in my opinion, if you're still trying to be a player in your 30s. Second of all, if you're looking, trying to find someone, not to say that there are a lot of women and men who don't have kids that are in their 30s, but the likelihood is very low. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be realistic about some things. I heard single moms give the best sex because they have to make you stay. Oh, I don't know about all that. Hard to find peers. Man, I'm in my late 20s, hard to find. Yeah? Okay, cool. To do. That's just the way it is, man. Your options, yeah, as you get older, your options are limited. If you worked hard, you shouldn't have to settle. I'm not saying you have to settle. I'm just saying as far as your options, these are your options as you get older. I wouldn't tell anybody to settle. Nobody should have to settle, and I constantly say that you shouldn't have to settle for anything, and you shouldn't have to take nobody's shit, whether you man or woman. You shouldn't have to put up with anything. If you don't want that, you don't have to settle for anything. But when you're over 30, even 40, I talk about the Robin effect, which is a woman in the late 30s, early 40s, you know, and it's only a few things if you're not established. You're either going to have a sugar daddy or a man your age that ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the fact of the matter. You trying to you trying to find the dream person, someone who's untouched, or how Game of Thrones says, unsullied. But you're in your 30s and 40s. Come on, man. You gotta be realistic. Y'all folks really gotta be realistic. Trying to find somebody that you know isn't hasn't been through some shit, or doesn't have kids, or doesn't have problems, isn't divorced once or twice. You gotta be realistic about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you get you a mail order bride, or you trick off on some girl that's a freshman in college who might need her tuition paid, or she need a few things. Put her in a Toyota Yaris or some shit like that. Give her some gas money. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, this world is difficult, and the times are difficult. So you shouldn't be in a relationship unless you got your shit together anyway. Some have to settle financially, support each other. In the truth, don't need the mama sniffing around. Don't go to the club to meet your soulmate. Dope Wave, what's happening, man? Welcome to the chat. First time I seen you in here. Yeah, I said that earlier. I don't know how long you've been up in here. Tyrone don't need to have his stuff together because Tyrone has a special place in that woman's heart that none of y'all can ever take. You have to understand, Tyrone has that place no matter how rich the woman gets, or who that woman marries. Tyrone will always have a place in that woman's heart. Tyrone don't have to have shit. Tyrone can just be him. Tyrone don't have to do nothing for this woman. He don't have to buy her flowers, roses. Don't have to compliment her. Don't have to do shit. You know. Well, he ain't gonna be paying child support too long. Is he too trill? You got any kids, Sin? And how old are you? How old are you, Sin? This is the Keeping It Real channel. Glad I found it. I'm exiting now. If the live is on when I get back, I'll tune back in. No problem. Hugs and kisses to you as well. By all means, I appreciate you tuning in. I don't know how many people viewing, how many likes I got, but if you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and get the likes up. Um, hmm. Oh my goodness, son, you're the same age as me. You got a son that's about to graduate. Wow. Put rose petals heading towards the bed. What are you talking about, Char Willie? Putting rose petals towards the bed. 19 watching, 19 likes. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all tuning in to a vagabond such as myself. You know, um, don't buy roses. Oh, okay. All that shit. Tyrone don't have all that shit y'all talking about. Tyrone don't have to do none of that. Tyrone don't have to take no woman in the walks in the park. Tyrone don't have to buy no roses. Tyrone doesn't have to do any of that stuff. I'm writing a book. I don't know if I told y'all or not. It's gonna be called Call Me L, and the L is for Leroy because he hates the name Leroy. It's gonna be about this dude Leroy. You know, yeah, exactly. Charles Willie. All he needs to do is unzip his pants. That's it. But Leroy, he's basically this dude. He's based upon my experiences. You know what I'm saying? And Leroy is basically going through this whole situation with women, and he just can't seem to figure out what the problem is. having all these issues with women, and the one woman, nah, he's not a loser. The one woman that he least expected becomes the woman, you know, who he wants, and he's not immediately attracted to her at first. He's actually kind of dissed her at first. So, I want to write that book, and I think it's gonna be a classic. You know what I mean? So, I just handed my book this past weekend to Charlemagne. He was down here. I went up there and I gave him a copy of my book, Puppeteering with Heartstrings, and he said he was gonna check it out. So, you know, I'll let the universe do its work from here. Hopefully it blows up one way or another. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't know. Don't take rides from men. That was the last thing I said. Um, what else? That's pretty much it. I mean, barring, the fact that women are afraid of being assaulted by men, or, men being verbally aggressive because they reject the man, by all means, carry condoms. Damn. By all means, just just tell the man you're not interested instead of carrying on the bull. It's as simple as that. Nothing hard about it. Anything else? What else? What else? What else? What else did I not cover? I think I covered everything. Tyrone seems to be mode 3 and 4 when they get rejected. I've seen it. Well, Tyrone is mode 1. Tyrone, the concept, what I talk about with Tyrone is mode 1. Because Tyrone is, you talking about Leroy. I think that's what you're talking about. Tyrone basically lets the woman know up front, I'm not going to change, and all you getting from me is this dick. I'm not taking you out on no dates. I'm not buying no roses. I'm not doing none of this, enchanted, fantastic, treating you out, none of this shit. Exactly. Tyrone will even spend her money. Tyrone is Jody. And, for lack of a better term, Tyrone is Jody and Baby Boy. That's Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? That's Tyrone, so to speak. And that's what I'm getting at. You're a fucking pussy, so fuck you, Jeremy Owens. Are you talking to me? Interesting. Wow. Jody was mode 1, so yeah. I don't know. I guess he got nothing else to do. I'll let him. I'll let him talk. You know what I'm saying? He's some dude. He ain't get no ass tonight. Whoever he is. You know what I mean? I'm a pussy. Wow. But anyway, yeah. I don't. I haven't figured this shit out on the on mobile yet. If I was on the thing, that'd be much easier. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we're gonna continue on this chat here. You be on Sonetta and polite stuff. Jermaine, what's happening? Um, yeah, Sonetta and polite. Yeah, I don't even follow those guys, but yeah, I seen their stuff. I mean, of course, trolls. I'm a nobody. I don't know why trolls would be in my chat. You know, I'm just a small time YouTuber. I'm not bothering anybody. I don't I don't talk shit. I don't do whatever. I'm sitting up here. All I do is try to help people and voice my opinion, which I don't think I'm too controversial. I'm not hurting nobody. Yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I got hella fans. Not quite. I only got like 1,300. You know what I'm saying? If I had hella fans, all 1,300 would be on right now, huh? But I appreciate you guys who are on here right now. You know, good job, Jeremy Owens. You know, Um, I know you I know you want to boot him, Char Willie, but it's you can continue on this stream on to talk about more important pressing things. You can offer any. You got one you can offer anyone. So if Leroy was mode one, who had his stuff together? Would he beat out a Tyrone? Don't shout Jeremy out, trolls attention. So if Leroy was mode one, who had his stuff together? Would he beat out Tyrone? Leroy Leroy is here's the thing. You are Leroy when you take a woman out on a date, in my opinion. Right? You're Leroy. Whenever you're taking a woman out, you're showing a woman affection, you're complimenting a woman, you're trying to gain a woman's attention, things like that. You are Leroy up until that point where you make that transition of being Tyrone. You know, that's the nature of the thing because like I always say, you never meet a woman, and I know I might be being repetitive for a lot of you guys who watch my streams and my videos, but so be it. Leroy would definitely be. I mean, Leroy could be mode one. Um, Leroy would be mode one. But it's just the fact that if he's pursuing a woman and he goes on a date with a woman, he could be mode one. At the end of the day, he could be mode one through mode four. You know, I'm laughing about this shit. It's crazy as hell. I'm a nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I got this shit going on. It's funny as hell. But Leroy can be any one of those. The fact is that when you are initially, what's that? They don't know any words other than nigga, dick, ass. They have no, yeah, yeah. It's cool with me, man, cause you know, uh, when you know who you are, a lot of this shit don't affect you, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool with me. Um, Let me see how to do this shit. Yeah, you just let it ride, man. But where was I at? Cause I'm trying to go on the Let me see here. Let me see if it'll let me go on here. Nope, because you can't go in there until after it uploads. Oh well. But we'll continue on. Um, where were we, Char Willie? What were we talking about? Anybody know where was I? Yeah, Leroy. Okay, Leroy. You're pursuing a woman, right? Leroy, you're pursuing a woman. You're trying to gain this woman's attention. You're trying to get with this woman. So that wouldn't make you mode two or mode three, because you could be direct with a woman and still go out on a date by being direct with a woman, which is mode one. If I approach you, for example, and I ask you out for, coffee or some shit like that, you know, and we go out, I'm being mode one with you straight up and saying, I want to take you out on a date. I'm interested in knowing you, getting to know you better, da 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 da. Things like that, right? I appreciate it, Jermaine. You know, and I'm interested in getting to know you and all this stuff like that. So I'm being mode one with you. You know what I mean? I'm being mode one. So I'm Leroy, but I'm mode one with you. You know what I mean? So that's how that shit's going. So it won't make you necessary necessarily mode 2 or mode 3 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Meanwhile, Tyrone is, you know, not having to do any of this shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying by that. You know. But where we at, Char Willie? What's the stats right now? Guys, I wish I could I know we in the chat. I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know. Dumbass. How to boot someone on live. Oh, you already found it, Char Willie? Oh man. Erico Luna. What's happening, bro? What's the idea, Char Willie? Let me have it so we can get rid of this turkey. Yo, don't even give this turkey attention to Trill. We talking about some real rap tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Wow. To get okay. Got you. What's up? What's next? Got the 3 dots. What's happening? You talking about on the desktop? Cause all I got is share and mute microphone on mine. Anyway, let's continue on, man. In the chat, all I got is share and mute microphone. That's it on mine. You know what I mean? That's the only options I'm getting that's showing up. I know y'all patient, man. Whatever, man. Anyway, uh, it's nice to make money online. Yeah, it is. So to compete against Tyrone, is it whoever does the least wins? You know how you compete against Tyrone? You know the best way to compete against Tyrone? You can't compete against Tyrone. Tyrone is that guy. Tyrone has the woman locked. So there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do to I mean that if you get to that point, but there's nothing you can do about Tyrone. Tyrone has got it locked. There's nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? You're basically just someone who's wasting time. You might, be getting some sex from this woman in the meantime, just, you know, off the strength, but at the end of the day, she still belongs to Tyrone. You know what I mean? I've been with a woman who had a Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? I've been a part of that whole game. You know what I mean? But it's nothing that I could do at the end of the day. There's nothing at all I could do. She was just tied to this guy. You know what I mean? So that's just how it goes. There's nothing you can do about it. You can try all these different things, but someone that's emotionally attached to someone else is you can't just break that overnight. That's just nothing you can. That's just not something that just goes away. You know. They're attached to this person emotionally. Oh man, that's that crazy stuff. Yeah, that womb imprint. That's that Ron Wills you talking about right there. That womb imprint. You know. So you're just the guy who's doing all the things Tyrone won't do. You know what I mean? That's what you're doing. You're showing her a good time. She's in the back of her mind. She's thinking like, I wish Tyrone would do this. A lot of time would be wasted trying to beat Tyrone because you're trying to fight a concept. You know what I'm saying? So it's best for you to move on. You know, it's just best for you to move on instead of wasting all this time hoping that something comes out of that. You know what I mean? She can't appreciate being in the presence of a real one. Keep it moving. She appreciated when the Robin effect kicks in. Check my email. Yeah, when the Robin effect kicks in, that's when she'll appreciate it. You know what I mean? Ooh. She'll appreciate it at that point. But at that point, it's too late. Would you say the Robin effect is their karma? To a certain extent, yes. I would say the Robin effect is their karma. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, let's try that, Char Willie. What's my man's name again? Yo, go ahead. Hey, Troll, go ahead and comment real quick, man. Who is Tyrone? I'm lost. Okay, got you. Is a dirty dick Rodney out with MGTOW? Hey, send me the URL, Char Willie, to the channel, if you don't mind. Cause I got some shit here. I'm looking at some shit. You know what I mean? He said, Ron Will says, with the Tyrones, the key is the body. I need donations. What you need donations for, Erico? That's why he stays in the gym. Y'all excuse me for a second. Let me pick this thing up real quick. Yo, you send me that chart, Willie. I've got all of the relations. That's why he stays in the gym. I've got a off and on relationship. Can you help me, please? Hey, speak on it, Mark Holmes. Let me hit it. You see Pendon all the time trying to be Leroy and be a Tyrone for some other women. Preston McDowell. My woman likes to go out, but on Friday nights she always says she has headaches and says she can't meet me for dinner. Spending all the time being Leroy when you can be some other woman's Tyrone. Got quite a few. Still looking. Yo, it's all good. I think my man fell back. Okay, Mark Holmes. You said my woman likes to go out, but on Friday night she always says she has headaches and says she can't meet me for dinner. Okay. All right. She likes to go out. Friday night she has headaches and can't meet you for dinner. All right. Okay, I need a little bit more info than that, bro. You know. Make sure you get the likes up too. I don't know how we looking, Char Willie, but cause it's still not showing me because I got a low battery. You know, I'm hanging in there at 10%. Yes, and on Saturday she always acts different, like she was guilty. I know what you mean. When they act guilty of something, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to tell. Red flag, potential red flag, more info definitely. Okay. So she acts guilty. So you don't I take it you don't live with this woman because you asking her out for dinner, right? Do you need to dump her? This is what you need to do, bro. You need to ask her straight up, man. Mark, you need to ask her, you need to say, yo, check this out. Exactly what you just told me. Say, yo, why are you always having headaches and all this shit like that? I'm trying to ask you out for dinner. You know, this is get mode one. If you're not familiar with Alan Roger Curry, get mode one on her and be like, yo, what is it that you want with this woman? Tell her exactly what it is that your intentions are with this woman. And whatever she says from there, you know, just say, this is what I think, you know, what I believe. I need you to keep it 100 with me so I can go on about my business. You know, if you're doing this, then let me know. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you know, I want to go on about my life. I don't need to be held up if it's some bull going on. You know what I mean? But any woman who's not, she doesn't ever want to have sex till like Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday. Is it because she is letting things normal out of cheating? Is it because she's letting what? Let me click on that again. She doesn't ever want to have sex till like Tuesday or Wednesday. Is it because she is letting things normal out from cheating? Man, talk to her. Just talk to her, man. Talk to her and tell her exactly what you're telling me right now. That's the best way with any woman is before you make a decision. That way a woman can never say that you never talk to her. If she's cheating, I mean, I hear what y'all saying. Yeah, and scheduled sex, yeah. That's a no-go. You know, if it's not that time of the month, you know, it shouldn't be no issue, you know, unless you just trying to go in and do some crazy shit. I found a different brand of condoms on her trash also. Oh my goodness. My man. I think you just answered your question, man. You just answered your question, Mark. You know what it is, man. You know what it is, man. You already know. I think you don't need. Yo, the chat is going ham right now. My man J Jones says super king size. Yo, and you know, oh man, Bro, I know it's hard, man, to answer. Charwood, you know how many times I've seen that in my comment section? To answer the question is to answer it. The famous Morpheus line. I mean, not Morpheus. Samuel L. Jackson said that in the Superman movie. Bro, you know what time it is, man. I don't know if you just trolling me by saying that, but you know what time. You found condoms in there. I mean, come on, my man. You know what's up. You know you got the answer to that question, man. Everybody is going ham in the chat right now, as you can see. So I don't even need to speak on that. You know what it is. You know what I mean? It's I don't know what your investment is in this, and it really shouldn't matter, I guess, unless you need this woman for a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, you know, yo, I'm having a good time tonight, man. It won't let me post in the chat. Okay, I got your shit, Char Willie. Okay, yo, bro, you know what it is, man. Everybody's telling you what it is. You know that shit hurts. Ricky Reeves, you crazy, man. That shit hurts, man. But it's a part of life and it's a part of the human condition, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just some shit you just gonna have to. How they say? How these people say you gotta charge it to the game, my man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta charge that shit to the game, straight up. I'm hard listening to this, man. Yeah, on to the next one, G. You got Char Willie. Char Willie's a woman, and she telling you on to the next one. So, I mean, I don't know if you left the chat, if you still here or not, but I think you know if you find a different set of condoms than you used to using with this woman, then I mean, come on, my G. You know what I'm saying? Come on, my G. You know, you know what time it is. But some people in denial and like, maybe I can work it out. But different condoms, man. I'm not laughing at you, man. Yo, come back. If you already left, come back, man. Whatever, man. If you going, so be it. You got your answer, man. Nobody's clowning you. You asked the question unless you trolling in here. You know. So unless you trolling, you got the answer to your question. You know what I mean? Yo, how we looking, Charles Willie? What the stats looking like? Cause I'm still at 10% and it's not showing me anything. You don't have to go through all that, Preston. As far as software, why get software on a woman? You don't need no software on a woman. You talk to a woman, and she just wants to. You got man. You got the physical proof. How they say on was it barbershop? You have the ocular proof. You know. You have the ocular proof. You saw condoms that weren't your condoms. You don't use those condoms. So there you go. The best way is the direct approach. Sit this woman down, talk to her, explain to her that you've seen this, da 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 da. Wait for her explanation. If you want to wait for it, go on about your business. Bottom line. Dude, you weren't born with this woman. That woman wasn't born with you at the end of the day. You guys are two separate people. Go on about your business. Handle your business. There's somebody else out there for you, regardless of how you feel. Regardless of how you feel. That's just the point. Bottom line. And I'm assuming all you guys are chatting and talking right now, but he's probably already gone by now because he hasn't responded yet. So he might have just been a troll, just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Which I believe he was because he hasn't responded. Especially him throwing out that condom shit. I mean, come on. Nobody's that gullible to say, hey, I came across some condoms. You going over to your girl's house, you go to use the bathroom, you see a condom wrapper there. You know, told a girl I'm never leaving my house again. It's still not going to work out. There's more women than men in America. You can always get another woman. That's true. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all be good. Yeah, I feel you, man. I've been talking for like forever. I can't believe I've been on this chat this long. I was just about to ask where did Sin go, because she ain't been saying nothing. But now here she is just popping up in here. It's a Monday night. I guess I'm just happy to be on vacation. That's why I'm sitting up here chopping up, because I ain't got to go to work in the morning. I don't have to go to work in the morning. So, you know, the air is cool. You know, I still got to have my protein shake for the night. It's almost 11 right now. I'm not lucky. I mean, I don't get that many. I'm not self-employed yet. You know, that's the goal right now, to be self-employed. I'm not self-employed yet. So I'm using my vacation right now, and I'm going to be seeing some, you know, enjoying my vacation this week. Definitely enjoying my vacation. I'm gonna be doing a live stream while I'm on vacation also. You know, temporarily. You know, just to do it. You know, just to have some records, and so you guys, we can chop it up while I'm on out and about. Um, where I'll be at, which I'm not gonna announce. You know, y'all will see it when I do the live chat, if I can do a live chat there. You will tune in. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Let me go back to what we was talking about. The curve, the art of the curve. So, I would say in closing, but in closing, this the art of the curve, for those of you who watching this now or later, just be consistent. Just be direct. What are you talking about, Char Willie? Oh my goodness. This is like a X-rated after dark chat going on up in here, man. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with y'all? You got an X-rated chat going on around here. Oh, what the hell? Just got off the phone. She says she is pregnant. What the fuck? Oh man, this sound like my yo. I told y'all about the girl that Let me go on Facebook real quick. This girl turned out to be fucking pregnant. Um, and trying to spoon with me in bed and shit. You know what I'm saying? I found out she's fucking pregnant. Let me go on her profile real quick. It's a cold world out here, man. It's like the morals and principles are out the door. Not pregnant by me. Oh, shit. Yeah, not pregnant by me. She was pregnant by someone else, and she was, you know, trying to spoon. Oh, shit. This thing probably gonna lock me out, man. Oh, that's too many. Okay. All right. I told her go fuck off, and I'm selling her TV tomorrow, and then I'm going to go baseball bat the fuck out of her Honda Civic. Oh man, what's up with this, man? Why we gotta be like this? Oh man, it's a cold world out here, man. What's wrong with people? What is wrong with people, man? Oh my goodness. She told you she pregnant and all this bull. Oh my goodness, man. Hey, y'all added me on social media already? Y'all added me on Instagram and on Facebook? What if it's mine though? Mark, man, are you a troll, man? I want to know, dude. Are you being 100 man on here, or are you a troll? Cause you saying some suspect stuff, G. I'm just being honest, man. You know what I'm saying? You saying some real suspect stuff. You research me, sending the truth. Why? What do you mean you research me? What does that mean? Oh, I can finally see who's all watching. Wow, finally, 13. Yeah. Oh, so Mark is. So you researched me, Sin. How did you research me, dude? I'm having a horrible night, and you called me a troll. Man, I mean, you add into the chat, so I don't care if you are a troll or not, man. You bring entertainment right about now, not making light of your situation, but you bringing some good content to this chat. You know what I'm saying? You looked at both my IG accounts. I wonder how did you get both my IG accounts? That's interesting, cause I only got one IG account on there. Y'all shouldn't have my private IG account, well, not my private, my personal IG account. I mean, that's cool. Mark, you adding Mark, you adding content. You bringing good content to the chat tonight. You know, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. Man, I can't be up here on this thing on this chat for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? You got two boos. You got two boos. LOL. It's a voodoo football doll. I'm a huge what the fuck? Yo, what is going on in this live stream tonight? We talking about voodoo footballs and Shalonda Parker. I don't know if you watching me on the chat, but I guess you just follow me on Facebook, Shalonda Parker. You can always comment in the chat right now if you're in here. Bed sheet size? What are y'all talking? Am I missing something? What bed sheet size does he have, Sin? Y'all talking two IG accounts. ABB, you should direct reject Mark. Order a fleshlight with TV money. Damn. No, I ain't going. I can't block nobody anyway. But Mark, you very entertaining, man. He talking about ordering a fleshlight with the TV money. That's what's up, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. You getting a fleshlight. Shalonda Parker. Shout outs to you. I guess you just followed me on Facebook. How did you know? It is a queen size. Good guess. It is a queen size. She looking at my damn bed. Let me stop though before I say something. Sin, y'all leave Sin alone. Y'all don't whatever y'all do, don't go on her on her YouTube page. It's off the chain. Yo, Sin's YouTube page. I went on her YouTube page. Yeah, I went on YouTube page. It's off the chain. If you I got 14 looking at the video right now. If you just tuning in, 13 now. Go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't yet. Throw a couple coins in the well of wisdom, by all means. We in the super chat. Hit the $sign. I would hope you would delete some of them videos. Those videos was just, wow, off the chain. If I will say so myself. But yeah. What am I drinking? I'm drinking water, man. I'm drinking water. What else is going on? I don't know, guy. I guess it's time to, This has been an amazing chat this evening. Oh my goodness, yeah. Mark Holmes is off the chain, man. Yeah, we got a troll, so I guess we it's about time for this chat to come to an end, I guess. Cause we got a turkey in the midst. Nah, you ain't kidding, motherfucker. You talking that gay shit up in this bitch. Yeah, yeah. He talking some gay shit. I'm just kidding. Nah, you not kidding. In the words of O'Shea, you not kidding. Yeah, I'm a pussy, man. Whatever you say, dude. I'm a bitch. I'm all that shit. Whatever you gotta say, man. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yo, what's up with everybody? Yo, I'm at where I'm at, my man. You happy? Come get me where I'm at. Yeah, I'm a nobody, man. And you're right. People coming out of nowhere. And I'm a nobody at the end of the day. So, what's happening, everybody? I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to close this down. We've been chopping it up. It's been real. Uh, no, I'm good. I'm good, Miss Sin. I'm good. It's been real. I think we've touched on stuff that you know, that I came to talk about. So we covered all that good stuff. You know, no, I'm doing this live thing, so it's not like the same as if I was doing it from my laptop. I'm doing it from my phone. Yo, man, I get this. This is what comes with it, though. So it's cool with me. It's what comes with it. It's not a problem. I'm not easily offended. You know, by simple things that people say. So, yeah, you right, Sin. You right. You right. But please believe everything airy, everything crisp gets back for Easter tide. You know, everything airy, everything crisp. You know, may not worry about none of that. Got 12 people viewing. It's been real. Oh man, yo, anybody got any questions or anything like that before I close this out? Anything y'all want to discuss before I close this out? Or any super chat, you know, you can get the likes up. Get the likes up, throw a couple coins in the well of wisdom, you know. No? Are those boys yours? If you talking about my kids, yes, those kids are mine. Of course. I need Jesus now after seeing her channel. Yeah. I need Jesus after seeing her sins channel. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, appreciate it. Keep doing the streams. Yeah, I try to knock them out, man. I be feeling like I be doing too much, but I'm gonna keep doing the classic joints. You know what I'm saying? Keep that coming and whatnot. So, um, no problem. I hope all y'all, you got some benefit from all of this good stuff. So, uh, Butterscotch is just coming back just as I'm about to close it out. I don't know if you got anything you want to add or anything you want to ask before I close out this chat here, because I was just getting ready to close everything out. Since you came back in. You know what, Sin? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this video, right? I'm gonna do a video, and I just to show people of me approaching different women, and I'm gonna have the phone recording it just so you can see the shit, just so you can see if y'all don't think it's real, and me just coming across on some simple shit, just approaching women normally like a gentleman, not on no crazy shit, just so you can see, just so for all the women that argue all this shit about they want a man to address them in a certain way or approach them in a certain way or be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just have my phone on recording, just so I can do this little experiment, just to show you. You know what I'm saying? You can be as polite and nice, and the shit still goes like that. So, you know, I'm gonna do it like that. I want to do it one of these days. It would be a good, not like these cats you be seeing on Facebook and all this other shit. Have you ever had a strong love? I don't know if you're from America talking like that, because that don't sound like something that we would say. Have you ever had a strong love? Rephrase that question. Have I ever had a strong love? Do the women who deal with Tyrones run the relationship? I don't have no pickup line, Sin. There's no pickup line with me. But I'm gonna go back to what Jay Jones was saying. Do the women who deal with Tyrones run the relationship? I think they might think they do, but Tyrone runs the relationship. You know, Tyrone runs the relationship, not the women. That's how I see it, because the man basically she basically is at the feet of Tyrone. Have I ever had a very intimate love that made me feel special? Hmm. I think we all have once upon a time. Poker Zaddy, DJ Chainsaw. Damn. I be lost up in it, man. Y'all got me feeling like I'm like 65 and 70. A lot of this shit I'm seeing in the chat. You know what I mean? So, have I ever had a strong love? That's a weird question. I don't know what your first language. You're Canadian. Are you French Canadian talking like that? Have I ever had a strong love? Damn. Yeah, that is a strange question, Charles Willie. Very intimate. One that makes your toes curl. Yeah. It's only one thing that makes my toes curl, and what are you mixed with? Sin, you need to watch my catalog. You got that right, Sin. You hit it exactly. Makes you levitate off the bed. You love to drink vodka. Yeah, man. Mm. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, I think the same thing goes for women too, Sin. So yeah, I hear you. I hear you, bro. Don't date Americanized men. Don't date. I mean, women. Don't date American women. I got you. I got you. Don't date American women. I got you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But the same thing goes for women too. Sin and butterscotch. The same thing goes for that. I mean, that's just the way the body functions. You know what I mean? So, who are we supposed to date then? Yeah, exactly, Jermaine. Who are we supposed to date? You supposed to date whoever appeals to you. My, oh man, here we got another troll up in here. Oh man, dude, I'm a nobody, man. I'm a nobody. I'm just a dude, expressing his one-sided opinions. I hear you, Char Willie. I'm about to close this thing out too. I've been talking for too long. You know what I'm saying? It's 11 o'clock. I still ain't had my protein shake yet. You know what I mean? My beach body got to be ready in the next 72 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I got work to do. Yeah, I got trolls. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the compliments. Original Outcast. That'd be the last that'd be the last attention you get from me. No, it's because I've been on here. I've been on this live for so long. That's why the trolls are coming in here. You know, I've been chopping it up and stuff like that. That's why they've been in here for so long. So, you know, it's cool. So, yeah, I feel you. But let me go ahead and close this out, guys. Peace be upon you all. You know, make sure y'all like, share the video, subscribe. You know, comment. Check me out on social media. I know Sin you've already have. Shout out to you. Um, you know, hit me up if you haven't, you know, donated in the super chat. Go ahead and do that. There's nothing wrong, you know, throw a couple coins in the well of wisdom, a few dollars here and there if you don't hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And peace be upon you. Carolyn, peace be to you. Butterscotch, you know, Char Willie, send the truth. Peace be upon you all. I appreciate y'all supporting me. You know, yo, peace be to all y'all who watch this after the fact. You know, we got trolls in the room. That's why I'm laughing. So, I'll see you guys on the next video by all means. And I look forward to you guys in the next chat. And hopefully, you know, we get some contributions. I want to start doing some live chats, you know. So y'all hit me up, you know, we can start, you know, having a dialogue on different topics and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for all checking me out, for sticking with me this long. You know, we've been on here for like a minute now. So, you know, be easy and all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.